Misleading, unbelievable, and untrue. 3 words used in the report on the tasering death of Robert Dziekanski to describe the testimony of the 4 Mounties involved. And the author of the long-awaited report says police had no justification to use the taser and their actions were shameful. A-News reporter Andrew Johnson has the story.
This tragic case is at its heart a story of shameful conduct by a few officers.
4 police officers met Robert Dziekanski at the Customs Hall in Vancouver International Airport. Less than 30 seconds later, they tasered him 5 times. Today, Commissioner Thomas Braidwood released the results of his inquiry. Braidwood concluded Dziekanski was not defiant or resistant when police confronted him October 14, 2007, and says the officer's use of force was not justified.
Despite their training, the officers approached the incident as though responding to a barroom brawl and failed to shift gears when they realized that they were dealing with an obviously distraught traveler.
Braidwood says this video taken by a witness was invaluable, but it was in conflict with the officer's testimony. Police evidence Braidwood called patently unbelievable.
I found that all 4 officers' claims that they wrestled Mr. Dziekanski to the ground were deliberate misrepresentations made for the purpose of justifying their actions.
There is no question, Braidwood found, that multiple taser stunts played a prominent role in Dziekanski's death. After a lengthy trip from Poland, Dziekanski spent hours wandering the customs hall. Braidwood was critical of the Canadian Border Services Agency, who offered no help to the Polish immigrant.
I was quite frankly appalled that a passenger could disappear within CBSA's secure customs hall for over 5 hours.
He noted not much has changed since 2007. Braidwood says BC needs a civilian investigative team to examine all police-related incidents. The BC government says that will be implemented.
What everyone wants here is to ensure that an independent investigative unit is in place that can draw on the best available trained personnel.
The RCMP acknowledged today the force failed on many levels that night in 2007, and its officers did not provide Dziekanski an appropriate level of care.
I think what's important is that we take all the steps that we can to avoid a tragedy like what occurred.
Meantime, Dziekanski's mother thanked the commission.
Thank you very much, Mr. Braidwood, Thomas Braidwood.
But it's criminal charges against the officers she wants, and today the government says the case has been reopened, and a special prosecutor will take another look at what happened at the airport 3 years ago. The incident, Thomas Braidwood says, has shocked and repulsed people around the world.
Andrew joins us now with more on this story. Andrew?
Eric, 3 of the 4 officers involved in the tasering are on administrative duties and are not doing frontline police work. The 4th is suspended and facing trial for obstruction of justice after an unrelated fatal car crash in 2008. The 470-page report released today is titled Why, after the final words spoken in Polish by Robert Dziekanski before he was tasered. He can also be heard in the witness video saying, "Have you lost your minds?" minutes before he lost his life.
Andrew Johnson reporting. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.